Happy day, I'm Gloom. And this ain't no ordinary, regular, oddly satisfying, okay? This is oddly satisfying at an elite level. Like these, I don't even know what I'm saying.
Make sure you know what you're saying before you say it.
Make sure you know what you're saying before you start the video. It's gonna be good, okay? Look at this. We all love Spirited Away. Oh! Stop it. This song like makes me so happy. It reminds me of my childhood. Like my brother has an entire Miyazaki sleeve on his arm and we just have so much Spirited Away stuff everywhere, including this. This is so beautiful. Who thinks to do this? Oh, it's the little guys who dance with the stars. Stop it. You're sending a third one. Ah! I can't. It just makes me so happy. I can't believe that somebody was able to make a little gift for us and that it's this good. In Biggin, who are you? How are you so crazy? You're crazy, you're nuts, you're out of your mind. I can't believe you. Like, what a beautiful and creative. I'm so satisfied. Now, would you look at this? There's something about the little droplets that make something so much more satisfying. It's the dewiness, you know? It reminds you of the morning dew on the grass blades on a day, you know, a nice day when you're walking to school. It's a little bit chilly. That's what it kind of reminds me of, and also like the magnetic lashes put on perfectly. I don't know what these guys are on, but I want some. Like, this is expert level. It's okay, girl, I've got unibrow hairs too. If the camera was this clear, you'd see little mustache hairs too, so I forgive this. I feel like an oddly satisfying purist would like take points away, but you know, we're living in the real world here. This is food for a commercial. How cool is that? It lands so perfectly. Ah! In commercials, like, you know, when you see like the burger flying together, flopping together perfectly, I didn't realize that it was a whole contraption to get this going, but it makes perfect sense. I love it so much. Look at this puffy, beautiful pigment. Like, this is one of those things where it kind of looks like a souffle. Like, it's ink, right? It's paint mixing, but this is the perfect metallic color of paint, and I've never wanted to like eat something so badly in my life. It reminds me of like those ZHC thumbnails, like this color of metallic paint that he always puts in his thumbnails. It's so satisfying to look at, and it kind of made me wonder, like, will I ever see a pigment like this? I did, and it's gorgeous. Look at this ink bleed. Okay, so this man's gonna put it to the test. Please let it work and please let it be satisfying, because like this is definitely something that I would want to try at home. All right, the water's in. Here it comes. Oh no. Oh no! Okay, we gotta pretend that this last part didn't happen, because that's disgusting. I hate getting baited. Maybe it's like a different kind of ink or something that works like this. That's really unfortunate that didn't work for this guy. Ooh. You know those flip books where like when you flip through it, the picture starts moving and running and it kind of reminds you of old school animation? This is one of the most satisfying versions of this I've ever seen.
Easiest way to kill a mosquito. You're gonna need salt, tequila, a stick, and a rock.
I have all of those things.
The salt, thinking it's sugar, and it's gonna eat some. But when it gets thirsty because it's salt, it's gonna come over here to what he thinks is water.
So basically, we're gonna give the mosquito the greatest night of his life. Just give him some limes, and he's at the club.
Out, it's actually tequila. It's gonna get drunk, trip over the stick, and hit his head on
Stop
the rock
it.
and die.
Absolutely not. No, that's stupid. I hate it. What's interesting to me is that the user and the sound are different. So like, did somebody actually draw this specifically for this? He did! Ed Contreras, he's 15. Oh my goodness, this guy goes hard. What a cool concept for a TikTok account. Yummy. Yep. Thank you. I love that. I love it so much. You're making waffles. You're making waffles out of sand. I'm not gonna think about the fact that I can't eat this, but what I don't get is that there's so much overlap here, and yet it all looks so perfect and so uniform. How is this person able with his hand to do what a machine is doing? Because like if I did this, like the part where I would have to do overlap, like this part, like it would not look as clean. It lines up so perfectly. This is just like on a different level. Like this is a ride that people are on that's really high up with these two people holding it up. Like what? I'd be so afraid to be on this thing. I would like only want a couple other people to be on the ride with me because I'd be like, okay, first of all, like what if a few screws get loose and we fall off? And second of all, I'm gonna stand in the middle so that the balance doesn't get thrown off in any way. Like this whole thing makes me anxious, but the image is so nice. Beautiful ride to look at, but you can just tell this is the kind of thing where you'd have to wait in line for 4 hours just to stand here and be super scared. Look at this man take a pomegranate out of a bag. For some reason, all the pomegranates are in bags. I guess they really treat them well, but look at the way he cuts it. Oh. Part of the reason why this is so nice to watch is because I feel like we've all been in that position where we're trying to eat a pomegranate and they're impossible to eat. One time I brought a pomegranate to school and everybody's like,
whoa, what is this? Like, it looks like you're eating little jewels.
and I was like,
I know, but I don't know how to open it.
and so I was like ripping it. There was pomegranate seeds flying everywhere. People were accidentally eating like those little pieces of skin that hold the little seeds down. Like it was a whole mess. I was a terrible pomegranate salesperson. This is a pomegranate salesperson that you can really set your watch to. So beautiful. The cool thing about fruit is that like they want you to eat them. Who else wants you to eat them?
It's muffin time, 'cause I wanna die.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the greatest soap cut of all time.
So sometimes when I talk to her in English, she'll forget a word or two, but not a problem. She'll just create new words. It was so cute. I took the kids on one of those, El Horse Tornado or whatever. You know what it is. I'm sorry. El Horse Tornado?
Horse tornado, carousel.
You know what I'm talking about. You put that attitude down, you put it down. Like, okay, putting it down. Sorry. She said, don't try me. I'll kick your ass. And I was like, you don't need to kick my ass. Just put me in a horse tornado. I'll be terrified. How would you act if someone said that to you in Spanish? Tornado de caballos.
I would know it's a carousel! But that's the most beautiful soap cut ever, first of all. And second of all, I like when people tell little stories behind their satisfying footage. Like, it's kind of like listening to a podcast while cleaning up the house. But you don't have to move. You just sit there and you go, it's a carousel, you ding dong. And I love that about it. Are you gonna tell me a story?
Most people agree that dying in your sleep is the best way to go. There's
I don't think so.
no signs of torture, no signs of pain. You just pass away peacefully. And my grandma used to say that that's angels carrying you up to heaven when you go like that.
Do you guys want to die in your sleep? I don't want to die in my sleep. Like, I don't know why, but like, I want to see it coming. You know, like I want to know so that I can, you know, I can say my prayers, I can say bye to everybody, I can be like, okay, here we go. I understand the argument that dying in your sleep would be a lot better, but like I wouldn't want to slip out of lucidity and then never wake up. I feel like that wouldn't give me like the preparation that I need to die the way that I want to. Even though what I'm opting for is probably far worse.
But she also said that sometimes the angels were clumsy and they would drop you by accident.
Stop it.
Hey, remember that time when you were sleeping and you felt like you were falling and then you suddenly woke up?
I've never actually like fallen in a dream and landed. Like I've never actually hit the floor. I've heard rumors that if you hit the floor, you die. I once had a dream where I was bouncing on a trampoline and then in real life, I started like kind of doing these like jumping moments. And then in my dream, I was like, okay, here we go. This is the main jump. This is the jump of the night. And then in real life, I was like, ah! And I kicked my dresser. I kicked my dresser so hard. And my sister who was sleeping next to me was terrified. Look at the duckies! Oh, they're just so cute. Tiny ducklings first swim, please. Why are ducklings so cute? There's something about their little tiny bills, their little tiny heads, and then the webbed feet. The reason why ducklings are superior to little baby chicks, is because they have the webbed feet. It's just so cute, them walking around with their little swimmers. I love it so much. Cottagecore is really like coming through and delivering the content that we need. This is how you draw a bubble letter S properly. I feel like there needs to be some sort of breakthrough because this is how I've always drawn my bubble S's. This got 5.2 million likes and a lot of people are like,
could have never known that.
It is a very perfect S, but man, maybe I should make a TikTok drawing bubble letters. How cool would it be to show up to an event, a guy's there with a bubble machine, and he gives you little bubble ears? Oh, and then you get to run around and play with your little bubble hat? How cute, doesn't make a mess. The structural integrity on these bubbles are so good. How cool would it be if it was like those touchable bubbles where you just have a bunch of touchable bubbles on your head that you could easily get out with shampoo, but it would last the rest of the day. I would want like a whole bubble getup. I'd want to become like a bubble soldier. Swatching our viral black liner. Ha! I need to find my credit card really quick. Putting the colors in the little things, you can tell a tattoo is going to happen, and look at these tattoos. I like how the colors are strong. They're anchored in with black. Like, you can tell these are just gonna last so long, and they're so beautiful. Like, what a beautiful use of color. You can tell from like the way the artist puts this thing down, like this is their style. Like, just these beautiful, vibrant color tattoos. Obviously, when they're fresh, they look a lot stronger, and then 3 layers of skin grow on top and they get a little bit distorted. But the color is packed in so well here that you can tell it's gonna look good for a long time. It's not gonna look like this, but it's gonna look pretty good. Breaking off a sheet of ice, and then the rest of the ice just comes right down. Oh, why is this so nice? Oh, look at this perfectly taken out ice. Look at these perfectly parked cars. Okay, this is one of them compilations. I feel like this kind of stuff is perfect for a perfectionist, and I feel like somebody should make like an elite level, oddly satisfying compilation of this with a really nice song on it, maybe the Spirited Away song from the beginning, and then we can all just like fall asleep to it every night and feel like all is right in the world.
This is fine.
We have a digital Dalgona. I don't know why this like arm like is moving like an appendage. It kind of makes me nervous. It kind of reminds me of the way that like a tentacle would come in a horror movie and like grab you, but I love it. It'd be so cool if like in the show this is how the little cookies were made instead of all these guys grinding until late at night in a kitchen. Painting on a holographic canvas is such a beautiful and cool idea, and I want to see more of it. The way that this Donald Duck like feather is kind of like, it looks so soft. It looks so feathered out. The 3-dimensional signature. Oh, it's so nice. I want this in my house.
In my house!
Here we have the Korean Bento from Squid Game. I want some of this so bad. The only issue is that I can't eat Spam. So maybe, I've heard that corned beef is a good substitute. Anyone who's tried both, like, is corned beef like from the can as good as Spam from the can? Because I want to eat this bad. I want to make this, but I couldn't because I didn't want to make it wrong. Okay, the anchovies, that's how you can tell it's gonna bang. Like the little tiny fish, the little ikan bilis, the little sesame sauce. The Spam, I wish. Can't though. The way that you can like brown it on the bottom, so attractive. Perfectly cracked egg, the rice, the little fishies, the kimchi, the Spam, and the egg on top. Like, I can't imagine a more delicious meal that is like more right up my alley. Oh, the foamy hair. It's just so relaxing to see curls like this get shampooed and like have just so much integrity in the curl. Oh, beautiful hair. I wouldn't know because my hair is just always like, I didn't straighten my hair today. This is my hair. This is what it do. And I actually might be dyeing it next week. I'm thinking about going lighter. Even though I'm like really into the black, I just like, it's so flat and like it needs dimension. What do you guys think? I kind of want to just like kind of go like an ash brown, you know? Like, I'm actually asking you for advice right now. I feel like I have really soft features, and like something that's a little bit softer and a little bit more dimensional might work better on me. What do you think? Well, guys, that is all I have for you today. Please check out the creators who are featured in this video, and if you'd like to see me again, make sure you push notifications. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!